Total Army Experience Center in Northeast Philadelphia.
Well, about our experience there, we went to the Army Experience Recruitment Center in Philadelphia, and I mean, we went innocently. We went like innocently as curious tourists or whatever, wondering about what's going on. Arcade Center, and basically it looked like just a bunch of video games and computers, free internet access. Most of the people there were girls, like women, people who were interviewing them. I mean, not interviewing us. Can I do this over again?
Yeah, we can edit this.
You can start anywhere. It's video.
And make sure it's not a recruitment center.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. And just speak a little bit louder. It's running though, you can just start when you want.
So, the Army Experience Center is not a recruitment center according to the woman officer who was leading us to tour. It's a education center to educate the Army, I suppose, about what you can expect in the Army and your experiences that you can expect to face if you enlist. It's a recruitment center. It's an education center, and they can enlist you in the Army. So it's kind of, they kind of present their arguments, or they support the Army in really non-controversial ways. Like they just say the woman was just when asked, have you ever killed someone, she was just like, I've never killed someone personally. I know how to use a gun and stuff, but I've never had to kill someone. And it just kind of makes you feel I didn't really feel the danger expressed by her or anyone there being in the Army. It seems like it just really was basically the game. And, they said you use a lot of the same technologies in the video game as you use in the actual Army, and that this is really a lot of the stuff you do in the video game are the same stuff she did in training, and rope climbing and all that stuff. I mean, which you don't really do in a video game. You don't experience shooting people in a video game. It's not the same at all, even though it's supposed to stimulate the same experience. It was really kind of disturbing.
Why don't we switch to Peter for a second, and then we'll come back to you, Iliana.
So what are you on? What am I?
Just comments on the action today.
So I think this is the first time I was at the center, and first I think I was blown away by the whole center itself, how much money was sunk into this building, and with the video games, and to see kids playing regular video games and right next to them have more video games, to have there's been 100 video screens there, to have all that money in there, and then the audacity of these people saying that this is a community center. They're working to promote the underprivileged youth of the community, and they have high school GED classes and a place for people to congregate. It's outrageous. It's very, very upsetting. It's also to see it right next door to a skateboard park. It's kind of mixed feelings. One is to see a bunch of 10, 11, 12-year-olds who are skating there and go right next door and play video games. And also, I guess as a former skater, I feel like I would want these kids to do more to organize against it. But yeah, it was really, I think, enraging and really upsetting to see it. On the flip side, I think it was really positive to see the amount of people from DC, from Philly, from Washington, from New York to come out and protest today and get in there and make a statement, and to see the start of this campaign, the Edge This campaign.
Do you want to talk about what the action was today?
Yeah, we did. There's about a group of people had the shirts that say "War is not a game," and on the back said "Military recruiters don't tell the whole truth." And we went to the mall, and the majority went inside and kind of wandered around the place. Some people were talking to some military recruiters there, and then and did what do you call it, a
Freeze.
a freeze, where people just freeze in whatever action they're doing with their and exposing their t-shirts. We stayed there for about maybe 5 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes until the mall security came and asked people to leave. Some people left, some people stayed, and finally about everybody left, and then started milling around the mall. And then the Philadelphia police came, and they had, at that point there was about two groups. A group of people were in the cafeteria, some people were talking to some folks and passing out literature, and it ended up about 4 people, representatives, went in to present the campaign to the chief recruiter or chief person at the Army experience. The campaign just to show a more equal side to the military experience. They're showing all the highlights and really glorifying the violence and glorifying this experience. And what we are saying that you should tell the whole story. Talk about post-traumatic stress disorder. Talk about veterans struggling to get an education, struggling to get health care. Talking about how 33% of the homeless population are veterans. And just the toll I think this does on people and on your soul. You can't go and kill somebody. That's inherently wrong, and people know that. And I think that needs to be part of any talk when we're talking to someone about joining the military.
And also maybe explain more that when you're killing someone in a video game, it's completely different from reality, and that how that affects you and how you might feel very differently when you actually do it. So